Shamai. Hello, everybody. We're doing GTA the wrong way tonight. I should say Nosda. We've just finished our heist and we're all tired out. It's been a bit of a long one. So we're selling some goods. Remember when it was half price to buy the bunker stuff, yeah? Well, we've got a full bunker. We are selling it solo. I say solo. Got a few friends watching. We got the little Dune Buggy in the sand, which is one of my least favourite ones for doing this bunker sale. However, I do like driving up this gully because it saves a fair bit of time and it feels a little bit sneaky, doesn't it? Feels a bit like the place that a Dune Buggy would be, going up nice gullies, dusty mountainsides, in the pale moonlight. Yeah? Familiar, isn't it? Just have a little drink of water there, which I'm drinking out of a low alcohol cider bottle to feel like I'm intoxicated without doing the intoxication. Yeah, it's all mental stimulation. Can I give you any tips about this? Not necessarily, just don't do what I do. It's probably the main tip. It's good because it's got landmines it drops off. You just plop them out of the rear and blow stuff up. During this mission we'll anticipate some bikers who will pop along and say hello with their little shotguns. You know, those little sawn-off shotguns that those bikers carry. They are really cruel individuals. Remember in the 70s? I don't remember in the 70s. But when you had biker gangs in the US, so I don't even remember that at all. They just roam around and kidnap people's children, wouldn't they? Yeah, exactly. Terrible. I'm gonna go off-road for that. Let's enjoy some of the peaks. Get some fresh air. The time period, it's very much reflecting what kind of time it is. That kind of early hours of the morning where the sun's starting to think about coming up. But it's not quite got there. You're still in the dimness. You're still in the murk. You're still aware that there's some dangerous individuals prowling in the night. And you just don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how safe you are. That's why I like to have 3 Mark II knobhead bikes following me and serving as a bodyguard. I don't normally get my friends to help me out with these, but I thought why not have a treat. They fancied it. They fancied seeing what it was all about, this Dune Buggy. Yep, I have one of these Dune Buggies in my garage. Yeah, I got it free. Obviously, not a real Dune Buggy. Who would have a real Dune Buggy? Saw it on sale on eBay for about £1,000. Didn't seem worth it. Don't know what I'd do with it. It'd probably just fill up space in the garage and never get used. Where'd you go to drive a Dune Buggy anyway? You'd have to ask the farmer's permission, surely. Or are there tracks around? I don't know. Just marking off every little drop and plop it goes. Oh look, you see the red there? That's the bikers. Seem to be getting destroyed quite quickly though by the Mark IIs. Just a bit of a shame really. I'm missing out on some of the action here. And when you're driving this Dune Buggy, you can also use your handguns, which I didn't realise for ages, funnily enough, that you can just rotate your mouse wheel and select handgun. For some reason I thought you had to have a second bum chum in the car to use the onboard machine gun. So there you go. That's the thought process there. A lazy thought process, you see. Intelligence takes effort. Sometimes we are too lax to afford ourselves that effort. So we have what we have here today. 4 people on a one-man job. 2 more to go. We are not far off now. And dawn has surely taken its hold as well, with a bit of mist in the valley there. The kind of thing that you expect. It's visibility, 5,000 meters? Might be. I think I've got a property around here somewhere. Yeah, I know it's a stilt apartment, isn't it? That's a fair distance away, actually. More bikers, just run them over. This is, of course, what people do with real bikers on the road, isn't it? Drivers. A lot of drivers do that. By accident, of course. Just terrible driving. And that's why I don't ride a moped or a bicycle. The trick is here not to take too many shortcuts, because you end up in somebody's swimming pool, and then as soon as the engine floods, as in, you know, the exhaust pipe gets covered with water, the engine dies, so you've lost the mission. It's besides the fact that you can sometimes get them out of there. It doesn't take that into account, it assumes that the vehicle's destroyed. Yeah, just selecting my big gun. Selecting a gun to fire at some vehicles. Vehicles. Because, you know, you've got to enjoy yourself a bit as well. Don't just let all your friends have the fun. Got to let yourself some personal pleasures too. Such as shooting car tyres. In the game, of course. We don't have guns in the UK with such wanton abandon, so that kind of thing generally doesn't happen. I'll check for that fuel tank. Oh, that's a bad miss, isn't it? Who put that train track there? Oh no, what am I doing in here? It's that point where you're just exhausted and the night has taken hold and you just can't seem to find a way out. Your brain ain't functioning too well either. They say that at this time in the morning is like having about 5 pints of beer. You know, with your brain effectiveness. That's what I like to blame anyway. Yeah. See, this weapon is well worth its weight in gold, isn't it? That's what everyone wants to do. Try and blast a Mark II. And away we go again, off on our travels. We've only delivered 3 of 5. It's taking quite a long time. I am not doing a splendid job of this one. Not covering myself in gold at all. Just thought about that Game of Thrones reference there. That annoying guy got a pot of gold on his head. He didn't like that, did he? He did not like that. I think it caused him a bit of pain. It was molten, wasn't it? Still, it was a mighty crown. Yeah, I ain't got a great sense of direction, and just trying to follow the sat-nav here, and I think I'm failing. Yep, wrong way. Wrong way. GTA the wrong way. And if you've enjoyed this, like and subscribe. If you want future content, definitely subscribe, yeah. How much farther have we got to go? Quite a lot farther. People in this session, funnily enough, are not trying to grief me. So I feel like we're missing out here on an opportunity. You know, you've got 3 Mark IIs, so even if you've got 1 or 2 attacking you, the odds are against them, aren't they? You've got to assume you're going to lose 1 to the griefer, haven't you? Maybe even 2, but you wouldn't lose 3. The other thing is they can't lock onto you. They need to plummet on you and hit you from the sky. The annoying bit is, well, as soon as they get a wanted level, they're going to start looking onto the police. So it makes them equally difficult to lock onto you, but then they just select no lock on, so just fire and forget missiles, isn't it? Oh no, lock on is fire and forget, isn't it? Get it right. Agent 14 says get a move on. I'm saying that as well to myself, but I'm honestly finding it quite difficult today. Yeah, I can say today because the sun is up, even if it's not up outside. In reality, but what is reality? There's an investigation for you. It all looks pretty real, doesn't it? 2.7 miles to the final drop. Now, my man is trying to say that I should go off-road. I'm not sure, maybe I should stay on the road, which is what I was going to do, but I'm going to follow their advice and try off-road. See if I can get there any quicker. I'm not convinced, but I can't be bothered going into map mode to see exactly where it is. So I'm going to climb this mountain, as Muhammad said. Did he say that? Was it Jesus? I don't remember. Both good chaps. I'm not sure about water to wine though. That's a dodgy decision. A dodgy decision indeed. Yeah, my dudes are trying to explain exactly where it is. Oh, look at that, there's a nice dam there. The Hoover Dam. We're just going to drop on it and... yeah, I think I've failed at this point. I don't see how I'm going to get out of that. You know, it's going to do me a favour really. Because I think at this point I've run out of energy completely to complete this. So, yeah, well the dudes say I can drive down it, I'm going to carry on. I'm going to make my way down here and go the river way, 2 minutes and 50 to make it 1.5 miles. We can do that. Oh, you see what I mean about carburetor soiling? Because the exhaust went underwater, the engine died. So that's the end of it. We delivered our stuff. But 4 out of 5 is not bad. Not bad, so give me a like on that for persistence, and thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.